What's going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're back with another comment challenge video, so thank you so much for this comment. Today's challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon White using only trash like Pokemon? Basically Garbodor. I know everyone's looking for Garbodor, but there are other trash Pokemons, not in terms of their bad, but in terms of their like trash, and we are gonna use a whole team filled with them and try to beat the game using them. Now, this challenge was also recommended to me in the comments what it entails. We can only use trash like Pokemon. So, obviously, Trubbish, the trash bag Pokemon himself, Muck, Sludge, Sludge, Coughing, Pollution, and also Warmer Than Trash, because it's in the name. So before we get into the nitty gritty of the challenge and the rule set, I want to have a quick message from our sponsor. Quick thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. You probably have heard about this everywhere on YouTube by now, but there's a reason why it's taking the mobile game market by storm. Raid Shadow Legends is a turn-based MMORPG game, and it's available on both the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store. I personally love RPG games, as you can see from my channel, so switching to my phone to another RPG turn-based game is the dream. There are 500 champions to collect, so collecting and building your own unique team to conquer bosses or other players feels absolutely amazing and personable. Also, there is a speed up button, which makes everything even more fun. Grinding is so quick and easy in this game. I wish other games were more like this. Anyways, with the new September update, Raid has released a new champion update, improving PvP battles and making it more competitive with the tweaks and rebalances of 20 different champions. The flow of battle will feel much better. There's more though. Forge has just come out, and now you can save time and start crafting top quality artifacts and fight from the start. Go to the description or the pinned comment of this video and click on the special links if you are a new player, and you'll get 100,000 free silver, as well as a free champion called Slasher. These rewards are only available for the next 30 days, so once you create your account, all the treasures will be available to you in your inbox right here. Hurry up if you're a new player. And right, we're back from that ad. If you guys could actually click the links in the description and the pinned comments, it would mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for Raid for sponsoring this video. Every time I beat a gym though, I'll get a new Pokemon added to my team. So I mean, it'll be a bit harder that way, so I don't have a bunch of good Pokemon on my team, which I doubt, because they are trash Pokemon. So I don't think they'll be that great. And of course, like always, all my Pokemon are nicknamed after you guys in the comments. So thank you so much for these 4 people that I used their nicknames in my challenge video today. Thank you so much for leaving a comment in the previous video. If you want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon in my challenge video, just leave it in the comments. And also, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas, and also subscribe if you're not already. Let's get into the challenge itself finally. Anyways, after that lengthy intro, we are going to be storming through this game. Our first Pokemon, obviously, is going to be Trubbish. Not a lot of people really like Trubbish. I mean, I'm part of him. I'm not really a big fan of him. Not because he's a trash bag. It's because I don't really like poison types, really. And Trubbish isn't really something like I really like. I mean, I like Coughing. But I like Coughing because of Chugga Conroy. And, there's nothing special about Trubbish. People hate him because he's an inanimate object. We have inanimate objects for the longest time, so it's not a big deal to me. So heading into the first gym outside of that rant, we are going to face against Silent, and our Trubbish actually has a lot of poison moves because it's a poison type. So we're going to drop a bunch of toxic spikes around him and also use poison gas. We also put an Oran Berry on him because he also has Recycle as a move. So it's a pretty useful Pokemon. Also had double slap, so I'm just slapping down Monkey, and he also has poison on it. So I mean, it can't really do too much. It's got Vine Whip, so eventually it's gonna get knocked down very easily, and Trubbish secured the first gym really easily. I've never actually used a Trubbish or a Garbodor like that. I mean, outside of like random battles from Pokemon Showdown, so I don't have too much experience using this trash type Pokemon. As well, after beating the gym, I'm allowed to get another Pokemon, which is Grimer. Now Grimer, I also don't have much usage on Grimer. From what I can tell, Grimer does more damage than Trubbish, so I'm gonna rely on Grimer a little more than Trubbish. That's not a personal problem. It's just a power problem that Trubbish has. He doesn't really do too well against all the other Pokemon. So heading into Lenora, the second gym of the game, I'm gonna set up Toxic Spike right from the Herdier. However, Trubbish goes down very easily, so I can't really do too much. So I decided to use Minimize with my Grimer. Now Minimize actually helped me completely avoid damage from the Herdier, and Sludge slowly knocked it out with poison. So when the Watchog comes out, it's gonna get poison itself from the toxic spikes, and then I'm also going to sludge it down. As long as it doesn't hit me with minimize, I'm completely fine. So minimize is just a completely broken move for us. Completely avoid the hypnosis. I don't know why it's getting hypnosis me on his last turn of my life, but you know what? It's got to do what it's got to do. So we beat Lenora very easily with a new little strategy. I'll be honest with you. Here's a spoiler for the video. We are going to use a lot of strategies because a lot of these Pokemon are not that good, and they are just like poison utility Pokemon. So many of them. So heading into the Pinwood Forest, we're going to clear through that and clear through Team Plasma very easily, and then head into Castillo City where more Team Plasma things happen. Here's a side note. Okay, Castillo City has a bitter taste in my mouth. I really like the city. It's one of my favorite cities, but I'm always salty because there is an event in this game that allows you to get Zorua, and I was so mad when I couldn't get it the first time I played through White. Oh my god, I was so mad. I love Zorua. Zorua is one of my favorite Pokemon because it's so like it's hard to get. So I wanted it that badly, but I couldn't get it. So that's why Castillo City has some bad memories with me. Anyways, heading into the third gym of the game, which is going to be Berg. Berg's going to be the bug type gym leader of the game. Fortunately for us, the World Beat actually gets weakened down by my Grimer, and then I put some toxic spikes down. Dwebble comes out. Dwebbble's gonna get knocked out, not easily, but you know, eventually he'll get knocked out. You know, Grimer goes down, coughing will clean it up, and then Levani comes out. It's toxic spikes, so you know it's gonna get whittled down eventually, and Clear Smog will obviously knock it out, and that's it for Berg. So we got another gym badge down pretty easily using our new coffin. Heading through this, we can get the XP shirt because we completely forgot, and also get the Eviolite that we never use, and then clear through Bianca in here, and clear through Sharon over here in the desert, and then head into Nimbasa City. Completely disregard the desert because whatever, we don't need the desert. Almost loses Team Plasma Grunts right here, and then just oh my god, this end fight is so annoying. Oh my god. Luckily for me, Coughing has a dark move. Unfortunately for me, it hits itself in confusion from Psybeam. That's impressive. I don't know. Luckily Grimer can knock him out, but that's just very annoying. That's the city's gym. We're gonna clear through this pretty easily, beat down the electric types in here, and then head into the gym fight itself. I am so mad. So I've saved before this, and I've got paralyzed 3 times in a row. 2 times, like 2 attempts, I got continuously paralyzed. So I just kind of restarted. I just kept restarting, and eventually I got a sludge off and an explosion. So finally, my Coffin gets to do something against her team. My Grimer will actually slowly whittle down the Zeb Striker. Luckily, my Wormadam knocks out the Zeb Striker for us. Lives a Flame Charge, which I didn't think it could, but luckily for us, it's dead, and then Hidden Power will knock out the Amoga, and it finished it off. So that's it for Elisa. It got pretty hairy at the end, but luckily we beat her down, and then we're gonna beat down our rival right out here, and then go into Driftville City, clean through this and the cold storage very, very easily, and then this is where our Pokemon are getting to levels where they start evolving a little bit more. They're pretty close to evolving, but not quite there yet, which is tough because this is going to be a very tough gym. Now the gym coming up is actually the ground type gym of the game, and unfortunately for us, there's not much we can do about it. So heading into Clay for the first attempt, we're going to beat down his Crocodile using our Razor Leaf Wormadam. Now Wormadam will knock down the Palpitoad and the Crocodile for us pretty easily. Excadrill does a little bit too much damage. It knocks me out, and you know, knocks down my Coughing because it has Mold Breaker. I forgot I have Mold Breaker, so it's gonna knock down my Coughing, knock down my Grimer using his Home Claw. So not much can really be done with that. So I decided the best strategy was actually to use Minimize, but the problem is it has Home Claws that raises evasion. So I'm surprised it worked. Destroyed him because I mean he just decided not to attack me ever again, and then Mud Bomb just slowly whittled down his accuracy as well, and eventually I crit him and knock out the Excadrill, which is, I mean, it's acceptable. You know, I'm fine with it. From there, though, this Macharna with Bianca's team, Macharna is gonna whittle me down. It's so annoying, but we've slowly beaten down. From there, we're gonna clear through Charstone Cave and then head into Metropolitan City. This is where our Pokemon finally evolve. We got a Garbodor, we got a Weezing, and we got very close to getting a Muk, but we actually don't. So heading into Skylar's gym. Skylar's gonna be the flying gym leader, and we're gonna head through her team very easily. She can start out with a Swoobat. We actually knocked that down pretty easily, and then Unfezant comes out. It's gonna Razor with me, but I'm a physical defense wall, so Unfezant can go down pretty easily. I don't remember the moves it gets. I know it has Air Slash. That's about it. So Swanna comes out. I'm gonna poison that thing down with my Garbodor and just slowly whittle it down with Sludge Bomb. Eventually, it actually does just Hyper Potion up and then just knock me out. So unfortunately, it actually knocks me out at the very end, and it doesn't even get knocked out by the poison, so we gotta finish things off using our little Grimer. But luckily, you know, it works out. Grimer gets the XP needed to evolve. So after this, we actually get a Muck from this battle, and you know, our team is looking pretty dank, you know, not bad. I just used dank in a sentence in 2020. That's my bad. Anyways, heading into Icarus City. Icarus City will have the Ice Gym, and you know, apparently my team is actually pretty good against Ice types. Weezing has Gyro Ball. That's why I didn't evolve him earlier, because Koffing learns Gyro Ball and Weezing does not, apparently, but yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, heading into the fight against Bryson. Bryson started off the fight using his Vanillish. For some reason, I decided not to use Toxic Spikes at all and just decided to beat down the Vanillish. I mean, it didn't hurt me at all, so it's not too bad of an issue. But I don't know, Beartick comes out. I'm gonna use Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna poison. I get poisoned so easily in this game. I don't know what's going on, but he's gonna swagger me, which is unfortunate because I get hit myself. You know, do a lot of damage. I end up going down against the Beartick, which is unfortunate. But anyways, the Weezing, you know, comes out. You know, Weezing got this thing pretty easily. Boosts his attack. Now I'm gonna go crazy. Now he's gonna send out his Cryogonal. I'm just gonna beat it now with my Weezing. I'm gonna be honest. So it's gonna Aurora Beam me. It's not gonna do too much. Gyro Ball will finish them off, and we beat Bryson. Very let down of a 7 gym. But after that, we're gonna go to Dragon Spiral Tower, finish things off there, and head into the desert. And of course, head into Opelousas City. Opelousas City will be home of the final gym of the game, which is the Dragon Gym. And just clearing through this is pretty easy. We're just beating down everyone, and then heading into Iris herself. She can send out her Fracture. I'm gonna send out my Garbiter. I'm gonna send out Toxic Spikes both players as she Dragon Dances. So I'm like, okay, this might be an issue. So I'm gonna Sludge Bomb the 3rd time, and she can Dragon Dance once more. And I'm like, maybe I'll live a Dragon Claw. It decides to use Dragon Rage. I completely forgot. I completely forgot the most useful move in the world, Dragon Rage. There we go. Anyway, she can send out her Dragon next. I'm gonna send out my Weezing, and Weezing's gonna actually put it down pretty easily. Double hit, you know, it's not the strongest move, but it gets the job done. Eventually, it heals up again, and then got to double hit it back again. But I mean, it's fine. After that, it's fine. So Haxorus comes out next, and I decided to use Self-Destruct. I thought it would kill it. It didn't. So now I just look like a fool. But you know, it's in red HP now, and it's gonna heal up. So it's everything I just did. It's kind of useless. I could have just set on my Muck and have the same situation. I mean, 2 Sludge Bombs knock him out. So I mean, I don't see the issue here. I don't know what I was trying to do with this. Weezing, I'm just gonna let you be. So from here, we're gonna head through Victory Road and head into the Pokemon League itself. The Pokemon League is consisting of pretty strong Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. My team is revamped a little bit to be a little bit stronger. So heading into the first Elite Four member is Chantal. So we're gonna set out our Garbiter. We're gonna set Toxic Spikes right under the Cofagrigus. It's gonna knock me out, but luckily Wormadam cleans that thing up pretty easily. And then, you know, I beat down Chandelier with my Mug. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Mud Bomb, and then knock on the Golurk. Takes a little bit, but we finally beat down the Jellicent using our Wormadam, and that is it for Chantal. So heading into the next Elite Four member will be Grimsley. Same situation. I'm gonna send out my Garbiter. I'm gonna lay some Toxic Spikes down, and it's gonna crunch me. It's gonna be annoying. I actually end up beating the Scrafty, which is, yes, bonus. I flinched it with Stench. Apparently Stench is actually a really good ability. Who would have known? Anyways, the Crocodile comes out. It's going to obliterate my Garbiter. Oh no. But you know, we gotta do it. Set out my Wormadam. Wormadam actually 1v1s the Crocodile, which is insane to me. It actually beats down the Crocodile, which is impressive. And then Lapper comes out. Lapper knocks down my Wormadam, but luckily I got a Weezing. Luckily I got a Muck in the back, and Muck is going to 2-shot it. I don't want to take too much damage on my Muck, because Muck's the only thing that can really beat his final Pokemon, which is Bisharp. I'm a Mud Bomb and 2-shot him, which is fine. Hopefully he doesn't crit me with Ice Slash, and then we beat him down pretty easily. But next up will be Caitlyn. Caitlyn's gonna be obnoxious. Oh my god, she's gonna have Psychic types. So Garbiter first. I'm gonna lay down on some Toxic Spikes. You know, maybe sacking my Garbiter too much, but you know, lay down some Toxic Spikes just in case. I'm gonna send out my Muck. I'm gonna minimize in front of Renucleus, and it's just not gonna hit me ever again. That's just the whole story. Is I beat down Renucleus. Masharna comes out, slowly whittle it down, but you know, it takes a little bit, but eventually I actually knock it out. And the Sigilyph comes out. Sigilyph, oh my god, it does not have any like defenses at all for some reason. It gets completely destroyed, and then Sigilyph's done. And then Gothitelle comes out. Gothitelle can get poisoned by the Toxic Spike, obviously, but I mean, Sludge Bomb is just murdering this team. Oh my god, this is a nightmare for him. She actually runs out of full restore, so Gothitelle just goes down without a fight. That's pretty easy for us. Anyways, heading into the final Elite Four member of the game, which is Marshall. Marshall's gonna have a bunch of fighting types, so we're gonna drop down some, a little poison. He's gonna miss his Stone Edge with his throw, and then I get a poison, so every member of his team is now poisoned, basically. I'm gonna start growthing with my Wormadam. It does have Psychic, but again, interesting. Psychic knocks down the throw, and then Sock comes out. I actually end up beating the Sock 1v1. It gets me pretty low though, but yeah, I mean, just leave it that. Conqueror will knock me out, get some little chip damage on it with the poison, and then Muck will come out. It's gonna be a pain. Yeah, Muck versus this thing is a pain. Slowly Sludge Bomb it down. I don't know if it has Guts or not. Might have Iron Fist. I assume it has Iron Fist, but 2 Sludge Bombs would knock it out, and then the Mienshao comes out. Mienshao will be poor. I don't know why I did this, but I did it. I weakened it down just a little bit, and then I decided to use Explosion. I know I get a heal eventually, but I just kind of wanted to explode. It took a little bit. It flinched me. It's at less than half HP. It jump kicked me, but eventually I get to use Explosion on his final Pokemon and get a kill with it. So finally, N's Castle will raise from the ground, and we're gonna head into N's Castle, and we're gonna fight against N. We're gonna catch Zekrom. We can't use Zekrom, so we're gonna let him die over here, and then head into the N fight. Finally, letting Toxic Spike is actually a bit of a crime over here. He lets us put up a second layer by using Reflect for some reason. Then I send out my Muck. Muck's actually gonna just use the strategy of minimizing and then just never get hit. And then Reshiram goes down from there. He's gonna send us Kling Klang, which I thought was gonna be the Zoroark if he gets poisoned, but it actually didn't. So 2 Mudbones will knock it out, and then the Vanillix comes out. He's gonna Blizzard me using Hail, but luckily I actually survived and did knock it out. Carracosta comes out, is actually not gonna hit me at all with his Aqua Jet. I assume it's gonna hit me, but Carracosta next up will be his Arceus. Arceus actually beat me down, but luckily I have a Weezing in the background, and Weezing will just slowly whittle it down, get it to defeat us, and then it's gonna Acrobatics me. I live it, but Gyrobat will knock it out, and that's it for Arceus. And his final Pokemon was Zoroark. I decided to use Explosion, knock itself out, and knock out Zoroark, and we win. We win based on Pokemon left. So next up will be Getsits. So next up will be the Getsits fight against him. I'm gonna let obviously my Zekrom die, which is a shame. But then I'm gonna send out my Garbodor, send out Toxic Spikes again, then knock out the Cofagrigus using my Wormadam, and then try to 1v1 the Hydreigon using my poor little Muck. Only move it could really use against me is Dragon Pulse, and I'm using Minimize, so I doubt it's gonna attack me at all. So Sludge Bomb will actually knock it out with 3 hits, and that's the F for Hydreigon. Hydreigon wasn't that much of an issue at all. But Weezing will stall out the Seismitoad just enough, just for us to beat it, and then, luckily for us, our Muck is left, and then Muck's gonna start minimizing in front of the Bisharp for us, and then we'll finish things off against the Bisharp, and then finish things off against the Electros, and that's it for Ghetsis. But that is not the final battle of the game. There is one more battle, and that is a very important battle against Cynthia. Cynthia is going to be an interesting prospect to fight against. So we're gonna start the battle against Cynthia using our Garbodor. I'm a Toxic right away using Garbodor and just trying to chip it down. I'm gonna Toxic Spike it down as well, so all his Pokemon come out will be obviously poison. So now I'm just gonna whittle it down using my Toxic and using my Garbodor, Swallow, and Stock Up. Eventually I actually end up getting through and beating down the Spiritomb. However, took a little bit from me, so Garchomp is gonna come out and just destroy me. That's it for Garchomp. So I'm gonna set up my Wormadam next. I'm gonna get enough chip damage to it where it actually matters with the poison damage. So he's basically almost dead. So I will sacrifice my Wormadam, and then a big brain plays. He's in red HP. I send out my Muck, and then switch into my Weezing where it's gonna have Levitate, and Garchomp can't hit it because it's floating, and now it's dead. Next up, Milotic comes out. Milotic's gonna do a little damage to me, but then it's gonna get whittled down by the poison and eventually get knocked out. And then Electrex comes out. I decide to beat it down using Sludge Bomb on my Weezing, so I eventually knock it out, but it gets me to low to mid HP. So Bravery comes out. I'm gonna decide to use Destiny Bond. Oh, you guys didn't see that coming. So when it Brave Birds me, it's gonna actually knock me out and also knock itself out, and that's it for Bravery. So the final Pokemon on our team will be Lucario. I sent out my Muck, the trusty old Muck, and the only thing it can really do is Dragon Pulse me. I'm a Mud Bomb it. That's basically it. That's it. And that's the end of the Cynthia super battle. We beat down Lucario, and we're the greatest trainer in the world because we use a trash team. Literally, a trash team. And we beat the entirety of Unova. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys made it this far, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, some challenge ideas, and also subscribe if you're not already. My name's been Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.